Have you ever found it hard to say no to your desires? It's a common struggle, isn't it? Desires have a captivating allure. They dangle before us like shiny baubles, promising instant gratification and fleeting pleasure. They whisper sweet nothings, luring us into their enticing grip, only to often leave us with regret or harm in the long run. But what if we told you there's a power you hold that can help you navigate this treacherous terrain? Enter the power of no. You see, our no isn't just a simple two-letter word, it's a declaration of strength, a testament to your willpower. It's the armor you don against the relentless onslaught of desires. When you say no, you're not simply rejecting a craving, you're making a bold statement. You're declaring that you're in control, not your desires. You're affirming that you have the power to dictate your actions and decisions. But the power of no isn't just about maintaining control, it's also about upholding your values and principles. When you resist temptation, you preserve your integrity and self-respect. You're demonstrating that your worth is not defined by momentary indulgence, but by the principles that guide your life. Refusing unwanted desires also reduces the likelihood of making choices you'll later regret. It's a protective shield, safeguarding you from the pitfalls of impulsive decisions. It's a tool that empowers you, asserting your autonomy and independence from external influences. And let's not forget growth. Overcoming temptations cultivates personal growth and resilience. Each time you say no, you're not just resisting a desire, you're strengthening your ability to overcome future challenges. It's like a muscle that gets stronger with each use. Finally, the power of no contributes to your emotional stability and mental clarity. It boosts your confidence as you realize your ability to make conscious, empowered choices. It nurtures discipline and self-control, essential elements for achieving your long-term goals and aspirations. The power of no is just the beginning. Let's dive deeper into the psychology behind it. Why do we struggle to say no to our desires? Let's delve into the intriguing world of psychology to find answers. Desires, my friends, are not random. They are deeply rooted in our subconscious mind, born out of a complex mix of our experiences, emotions, needs, and wants. Think of them as the silent whispers of our psyche, subtly guiding our actions and choices, often without us even realizing it. Now here's where it gets interesting. Our desires are not just influenced by our internal world, but also by the external factors surrounding us. The relentless advertising we're exposed to, societal pressures, cultural norms, even the people we interact with daily, can all fuel our desires. This brings us to the fascinating concept of instant gratification. It is human nature to seek immediate pleasure or relief. When faced with a desire, our minds are often drawn to the immediate satisfaction it promises rather than the potential long-term consequences. This is why resisting a desire can feel like an uphill battle. It's a tug-of-war between the part of our brain that craves instant gratification and the part that values long-term benefits. But here's the good news. Understanding this internal conflict is a game changer. It equips us with the knowledge to better manage our desires. It helps us recognize that the urge to fulfill a desire is not a command, but merely a suggestion from our mind. And most importantly, it empowers us to make conscious choices. We can choose to say yes to desires that align with our long-term goals and values, and we can choose to say no to those that don't. Understanding the psychology of desires is the first step. Next, let's explore the benefits of saying no. What can we gain by saying no to our desires? Well, the benefits are plenty and they run deep. Firstly, saying no is like a workout for your willpower. Just like muscles, willpower can be strengthened over time. Each time you resist a desire, you're essentially lifting a mental weight, building your self-discipline, and improving your ability to resist future temptations. Secondly, saying no helps you maintain control. It's about being the one who's driving your life, not your desires. You get to decide what you do and when you do it. You're not a puppet to your cravings, but the master of your own actions and decisions. Thirdly, saying no is a way of upholding your values and principles. It's about sticking to what you believe in, even when it's tough. It's about preserving your integrity and self-respect and showing yourself that you're someone who can be relied upon to do what's right. Fourthly, saying no can prevent regret. Often, giving in to unwanted desires can lead to choices that we later wish we hadn't made. By saying no, you're reducing the likelihood of making those regrettable decisions. Fifthly, saying no promotes self-respect and self-worth. It's a way of telling yourself that you're worth more than momentary indulgence. You're prioritizing what truly matters to you, and that's a powerful thing. Sixthly, saying no empowers your autonomy. It's about asserting your independence from external influences and making choices that are truly yours. Seventhly, saying no fosters personal growth and resilience. Overcoming temptations can be tough, but it's also an opportunity to grow stronger, to learn more about yourself, and to build your ability to overcome future challenges. Eighthly, saying no enhances your well-being. Resisting unwanted desires can bring emotional stability and mental clarity, contributing to an overall sense of peace and contentment. Ninthly, saying no builds confidence. It's a way of proving to yourself that you can make conscious, empowered choices. Finally, saying no nurtures discipline and self-control. These are essential skills for achieving long-term goals and aspirations. Now that we know the benefits, let's discuss how to effectively say no. How can we successfully resist our desires and say no? It might seem daunting, but it's entirely possible, and it starts with mindfulness. By being present and aware of our thoughts and emotions, we can identify the triggers that lead to our desires. Is it stress, boredom, peer pressure? Once we understand these triggers, we are better equipped to manage them. Equally important is self-awareness. It's about knowing what we truly want, what aligns with our values and principles. This clarity helps us discern between what we need and what we merely want. It empowers us to prioritize our long-term goals over short-term indulgence. Now let's talk about setting boundaries. They are crucial to maintain control over our actions and decisions. It's okay to say no to others, even if it might disappoint them. We need to understand that our well-being, our values, and our integrity are paramount. It's not about being selfish, it's about self-preservation, and then there's self-discipline. It's the backbone of saying no. It's about making conscious choices, not impulsive ones. It's about resisting the immediate gratification for the sake of our long-term happiness. And it's a muscle. The more we use it, the stronger it gets. Saying no is not just about denying ourselves. It's about affirming what truly matters to us. It's about upholding our values, promoting self-respect, and empowering our autonomy. It's about fostering growth, enhancing our well-being, and building our confidence. And above all, it's about nurturing the discipline needed to achieve our aspirations. Remember, every no is a yes to something else, something better, something more aligned with who we are and who we want to be. So let's embrace the power of no. Let's use it as a tool to carve out our path, to shape our destiny, and to become the best version of ourselves. And that's how you can master the art of saying no. But remember, it's a journey, not a destination. So, are you ready to harness the power of no? In this journey of personal growth, we've explored the significance of the word no, delved into the psychology of desires, and unearthed the benefits that can be reaped from saying no to unwanted urges. We've also shared some practical tips on how to effectively communicate this two-letter word. Let's take a moment to recap. When we say no to an unwanted desire, we're doing so much more than merely resisting a temptation. We're strengthening our willpower, asserting control over our lives, and aligning our actions with our core values. We're reducing the chance of future regret and enhancing our self-respect. We're expressing our autonomy, fostering personal growth, and promoting emotional and mental well-being. And finally, we're boosting our confidence and nurturing the discipline required to achieve our long-term goals. It's crucial to remember that learning to say no is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing journey that requires constant effort, self-awareness, and dedication. But the rewards are worth it. Imagine the sense of empowerment you'll feel when you can confidently and respectfully decline an unwanted request or resist an unhealthy temptation. Picture the pride you'll experience when you realize you're in control of your decisions and actions. So, why not start today? Begin small, with something that's been nagging at you. Say no and see how it feels. Reflect on the experience, learn from it, and then try again with something a bit bigger. Before long, you'll notice the transformation taking place. You'll feel stronger, more in control, and more aligned with your true self. Remember, the power to say no is within you. Start today and witness the transformation in your life.